Once upon a time, there was a city that sparkled among the clouds and could only be seen in the night sky, the City of Lights. In this magical city, every building, street, and bridge glowed brightly, guiding travelers lost in the darkness. Among these luminous beacons, the smallest and faintest of all was the little lantern. The little lantern stood in the farthest corner of the city, in a quiet park. Its light was dim and pale compared to the others, and it often felt unimportant. What difference could my small light make? It would wonder, gazing in awe at the larger, brighter lights around it. One day, a thick fog blanketed the city. The fog was so dense that even the strongest lights became invisible. The city's people were gripped by fear, for when the lights disappeared, darkness would take over everything. The little lantern trembled as it looked around. If even the great lights can't shine through this fog, what could my tiny light possibly do? It thought. But just then, it noticed a child crying at the edge of the park. The little lantern hesitated for a moment, but then mustered its courage. It lit up its soft, faint glow and guided the child toward the park's exit. Slowly but surely, the child followed the light and finally reached safety. Smiling with relief, the child turned to the little lantern and said, "Without your light, I would have been lost forever." "Thank you." The little lantern felt a surge of pride and decided to search for others lost in the fog. Along the way, it pushed its light to shine brighter, believing in its ability to help. By the time the fog lifted, the little lantern had guided many people back to safety. When the fog cleared, the story of the little lantern spread throughout the City of Lights. The residents, including the brightest lights, marveled at the courage and determination of the small lantern. It had become the city's unlikely hero. From that day on, the little lantern realized the value of its light. No matter how dark or overwhelming the surroundings, even the smallest light could pierce through and make a difference. And so, this is the story of the City of Lights and the little lantern. The little lantern taught us that even the smallest light can bring hope to others. What about you? What step will you take to shine a light in someone else's darkness? Remember, a little light can make a big difference. A magical city floating among the clouds at night, illuminated by glowing streets, shimmering buildings, and radiant bridges. In the corner of a quiet park, a small lantern glows softly with a pale light, contrasting against the vibrant cityscape. The scene is dreamy and whimsical, with a mysterious fog gently enveloping the city. The atmosphere is enchanting and hopeful, with the little lantern's light standing out as a beacon of warmth and courage. In the mystical City of Lights, where every corner glows with brilliance, a small, unassuming lantern proves that even the faintest light can shine the brightest in times of darkness. Discover a heartwarming tale of courage, hope, and finding strength within yourself in this magical adventure.